So this is a live stream video, and the only reason it's a live stream video is because I like ran out of data on my iPhone. So I'm doing it live. So this video is going to be uploaded eventually, in the hopes that a lot of people see it. I want to talk a little bit about the state of Call of Duty right now, and then that's pretty much it. It's going to be a quick video. So Modern Warfare, in terms of FPS shooters, Modern Warfare 2019 is my favorite FPS shooter to date right now. I know a lot of people are nostalgic about Black Ops 2, the original Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, even Modern Warfare 3. And I love all those games. But in terms of like realism that I wanted, it's, in my opinion, it's not everyone's favorite, but in my opinion, Modern Warfare 2019 is is my favorite FPS shooter that has ever been made. I just love it. It's just my opinion. But with opinions out of the way, and I guess my opinion still is kind of intertwined in this video because of how upsetting this is. I wanted to mention and talk to you guys about that. So Call of Duty right now is in the worst state it's ever been in. And that's a complete understatement. Really, those words, there are no words in the English language that I can put together to describe how awful of a state Call of Duty is in right now. So with the release of Caldera, there was a lot of bugs that were brought with Caldera, the new Warzone map, Warzone Pacific. A lot of bugs, a lot of glitches, a lot of errors, and the worst of all, in my opinion, which I can't tolerate, a lot of bugs, errors, and crashes in other Call of Duties that shouldn't even be affected. Now I know that Modern Warfare and Cold War are tied in with Warzone Pacific, or Warzone in general, because Warzone runs on the Modern Warfare engine, now the Caldera and Modern Warfare engine, since they share sort of the same engine. And it is unbelievable that it's affecting Modern Warfare and Cold War this much. I don't know too many about the Cold War errors and glitches because I have not bought Cold War. Oh, I spilled a lot of facts. I'm sorry, I got a comment. I don't know a lot about what the state of Cold War is in, but I've heard from other YouTubers watching their videos that Cold War is not in a good state either. The main issue I'm having is just how broken Modern Warfare Cold War is. If there are a few little new bugs, like tiny little new bugs, whatever, they can be fixed. It's still unacceptable, but they can be fixed. What does not make sense to me is the fact that there are possibly grounds for lawsuits with what's going on in Modern Warfare. This might be happening in Cold War, I have no idea. But in Modern Warfare, with the release of Caldera, there are crashing errors that occur every 2 matches for me, and for a lot of other people this is happening too. You'll be playing 1, 2, 3 matches, and then black screen, and then you try to turn off your PlayStation, you can't turn it off. Or it's in a loop. It's like restarting PS4 and it never restarts. Or you go to close the application and it says please wait with the triangle, the square, the circle, and the X kind of dancing around on the PS4 specifically. I don't know how it is on Xbox. Probably the same issues on Xbox, I'm sure. And it forces us to hard reset the PlayStation. So you can either hold down the power button for 15 seconds and restart it that way, or you can pull it from the plug. So if you can hard restart by holding down the power button for like 10-15 seconds, I think that's a kind of a better option than pulling the plug, but it's still unacceptable, still completely unacceptable. The reason being is because when you are forced to pull the plug like that, there are grounds for data corruption, data loss, and losing games that you've downloaded, and any sort of data corruption. There are grounds for that, because you're immediately cutting the power source, which can screw up if you have any external storage, like I do, which is my main focus and issue. It repairs it checks the error status for the PlayStation, and it repairs my hard drive or the external storage every time. But the problem is, eventually one of those times it's probably not going to do it because it's too far gone, and I'm going to lose everything. And you see why this is such a big issue. I've been talking about this so long, my brain's almost thinking that this is just an issue with the PlayStation. But it's so unbelievable because it's not. It's an issue with Call of Duty. It's an issue with Caldera. It is so broken, Modern Warfare that is, that you are forced to pull the plug on your PlayStation, and you are forced to hard reset your PlayStation, and it kind of soft locks the PlayStation, and you are forced to restart the PlayStation either by holding down the power button or pulling the plug, which you can lose data, it can corrupt a lot of things on your PlayStation, it can screw so much stuff up, which is unbelievable. This should be an issue with like hardware. This should be a PlayStation 4 software issue. This shouldn't even be Call of Duty screwing up your PlayStation. This is just mind-blowing. And it's not Infinity Ward's fault. They're the people that have made MW 2019. It's not their fault. Because Caldera is mainly run by Raven and Sledgehammer now, since Caldera, Vanguard is Sledgehammer, but it's mainly run by Raven. If we're going to blame anyone. And it is so unbelievable to me. I understand that they share engines. I get that it's run on the Modern Warfare engine, and that, you know, when you boot up Call of Duty or Modern Warfare, you have to boot up like Warzone's kind of booted up as well. You have to have Warzone downloaded to play Modern Warfare. I don't understand why they just can't be separate applications. Warzone's free. So if Warzone is free to people, for the people that don't have Modern Warfare, but they want Warzone, they can just have Warzone by themselves. But why do the people that own Modern Warfare, why do we have to have Warzone downloaded? One, it's a big waste of space. And two, it's causing all these issues on Modern Warfare and Cold War. And I don't even understand the issues that are being caused in Cold War. That makes no sense to me because, you know, I mean, it's a little more like, it's not understandable, but it's a little more understandable if we're hypothetically saying that it's understandable for Cold War, for Modern Warfare to be affected as opposed to Cold War, because the Modern Warfare engine, Modern Warfare is basically what Warzone runs on. Like, it's the Modern Warfare engine, and they built it off of Modern Warfare. So it kind of makes sense if Modern Warfare was to get screwed up out of anything else. And yeah, I get that they share the weapon engine for Cold War on Warzone, because there's Cold War weapons and stuff in there, and operators and whatever. But still, this does not make any sense. It is... Do you know how frustrating it is to... I'm grinding reticles to get the blue dot reticle. It's so easy. I'm almost there, and it's so frustrating. And I play Shipment on Modern Warfare. Black screen. Soft locked PlayStation. Hard reset. Risk damaging the PlayStation and any storage and data. And you know what's funny? This has been going on. I don't know if these Modern Warfare crashes, which is my biggest concern, have been going on since the release of Caldera, or if this is something more recent, like a week or two. But this is ridiculous. I can understand bugs in Caldera, whatever. Like that it's a new map. There's so many, I don't know what that word is. Resources. There's so many assets in Warzone. There's so much going on. It's understandable. Like, I lost to a texture glitch because this huge black spiky box filled up my field of view, and I couldn't see anything, so I lost the game. Got killed. Go figure. But this does not make sense. Warzone is in such a horrible place right now. Not even Warzone. Modern Warfare is what's in the shithole. Warzone, yeah, there's bugs and glitches, but whatever. It's few little visual glitches and audio glitches, not the end of the world. What the end of the world is if my PlayStation is going to get fried in my data, because Modern Warfare and maybe Cold War, I don't know, are crashing, causing players to hard reset. Unbelievable. Just unfathomably just horrific. I don't know why the game developers are this bad. It does not make any sense, and it doesn't seem like they really care to jump on it, because if I was a developer and I found out that this shit was going on, you bet your ass I would have fixed it day one or day two. Now, I don't know how hard fixing things are. I don't know how difficult it is to restore faulty coding. I have no idea, because I'm not a developer. But you would think... Yeah, seriously. It doesn't make... If you have Modern Warfare, you have to have Warzone downloaded. That doesn't make sense. But if you don't have Modern Warfare and you want to play Warzone, since it's free to play, you can download Warzone without having Modern Warfare. Huh? What the fuck? You know, and I don't think Modern Warfare is perfect. Maybe this is kind of random, but I'm just saying. I'm not hailing Modern Warfare, and I'm not crying about my favorite game or the perfect game being ruined. That's not the case at all. I'm just saying that regardless, if this was to happen to another game like FIFA or NFL game or wrestling, WWE 2K21 or Destiny or whatever, Resident Evil, regardless if I like the game or not. Of course, it's more frustrating to someone when they like the game as opposed to someone who doesn't play that game that's broken. But regardless, it is so infuriating to see this. Because I'm so close to having the blue dot reticle that is overpowered. Yet I can't grind it because the game is broken. I could understand if there were, you know, like a few little glitches and bugs that don't crash the game. Whatever, I can work around it. Like, it's fine. I literally, the game is, and a lot of people put this in their titles, or for past videos have put this in their title to describe video games, that this game, X example, is unplayable. No! That has never been true with any game except right now. Modern Warfare, actually, literally, factually, you cannot play it because it'll crash. It just crashes. That's it. Like it's actually, legitimately, sincerely unplayable. A lot of people clickbait and put that in the titles of videos about games that are broken. You can still play them, they're just bugged. This isn't bugged. This is unplayable. You literally cannot play it because every 2 matches you're going to crash. And I don't understand it because I just want to grind the damn shit. I just want to